who was ready to play. It wasn't me, she was foolish. She knew what she was doing when she told me how to walk this way. She told me to walk this way, talk this way, walk this way, talk this way. She told me to walk this way, talk this way, walk this way, talk this way. Would you give me a kiss? Schoolgirl leading with a classic kind of sassy little skirt hanging way up her knee. There were three young ladies in the school gym locking, and they found they were looking at tea. I was a high school loser, never made it with the ladies till the boys told me something about kids. Then my next door neighbor with the daughter had a favor, and I gave together little kids like this. See, stop swinging with the dolls in school, let your feet flying up in the air. Sing hey did did with the skinny
You telling me you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
It's an absolute 80s weekend. Cola 99.9.
I was walking down a one-way street, just a looking for someone to meet. One woman who was looking for a man. Now I'm hoping that the feeling is right, and I'm wondering if you'll stay for the night. So I'm coming. I don't wanna be lonely, baby. Please tell me. I wanna love you all over. Do you believe in love? Do you believe it's true? Do you believe in love? Oh, you better believe it too. Now the feeling is beginning to grow, and the meaning is something you only know if you believe it. Take my hand and I'll take your heart. Come on. I will wonder where does true love begin? I'm going under. So I'm letting you in, my woman. I don't wanna be lonely, baby. Please tell me. I wanna love you all over. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in love? Do you believe it's true? Do you believe in love? Oh, you better believe it too. I used to have you in a photograph. I'm so glad it's changed, but now I've got you and it's gonna last. Do you believe in love? Do you believe in love? Do you believe it's true? Do you believe in love? Oh, you better believe it too. Alright guys, what's going on? Hopefully you guys can hear me. I will be starting the live stream pretty soon. I'm just kind of setting up here. As you can tell, I have not done any sort of YouTube live stream, so I'm still just trying to get the hang of it. But for today's episode, guys, we will be doing some live Java programming, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and work on some programs. As you can see, I'm just kind of scrolling through a program that I was working on a little bit earlier today, and it's basically just a calculus math type program. It's very simple. You guys could keep up here. These are all method calls that I've created, and so obviously display approximate integrals formula, display rational functions, display trig subs, display integrate by parts formula. So there's a bunch of different methods I got going on here. And then this right here is how I color my output. As you can see, this is a different color and stuff like that. And then even if I was to switch the IDE appearance, right now we're on Aqua. Say I switch it to Sasuke from Kill la Kill, it was still, well, it's yellow right now, but I kind of like, I don't like the white programming as much. I like it a little bit darker. So let me go ahead and change that. So let's go to File, Settings, Appearance Sasuke. No. What about Ryuko?
that looks like that. I just feel like there's a little bit too much color here. Yeah. A little bit too much color. The red really throws me off with the private static stuff going on. So let's change that up. I'm gonna go ahead and put the volume up. Hyper theme. Let's see this. Ooh, this is kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about this one per se. Hyper theme. Let me switch it over real quickly to like go right here, so you can see a lot of stuff. File settings, hyper theme. No, this one I use a lot. I think it's okay, but not in this case. So the stream does look really good though, so that is something I do really appreciate. Alright, what else can we try? I should probably have this all set up beforehand, but whatever. Still kind of getting new to this. The more we do it, the more perfect, well, closer to perfect it will become. I'm very sure of that. Ishtar. Ooh, that's a little bit too white. I like it though, but not right now. That's cool. I'm okay with this. You guys okay with this? I'm okay with this. You guys can obviously see. Oh, and the method calls are green. I guess that's a good thing. And yeah. Okay, so this works out for me pretty well. And then this is, so this took not that much effort to code. I guess really the hardest part about this program I was working on is just creating subscripts right here and stuff, but I really didn't use subscripts. Like obviously I have this triangle here. I just Google searched triangle text symbol, text superscript subscript. So obviously I have an N subscripted right there. I have a 3 subscripted, 2 subscripted, and then I added in an integral symbol. I was just using the curly brace, like for example, I'll show you right here. I was just using this kind of curly brace, but I just didn't think it looked clean enough, so I went ahead and created the integral. Well, I just went to Google search and got integrals for that, but obviously another cool thing is the superscripts. That really helped out a lot. Now, if there's only one way I can do fractions, if I'm somehow able to do fractions, I will definitely put that in. That'll be super clutch. Let me drink some water. Alright, there we go. And let me just shoot a text off to my girl. And then I'll go ahead and get this show started. Let's listen to this new song that I just found. So to turn it on, we have to go here. Let me know how that sounds, guys. Oh, and so audio's not working. It's a good thing we check that out first. Let me go ahead and plug some headphones in. Just to make things a little bit easier, let me close this up. Change this to IDE. Open that up. There we go. Kind of like how the space looks like with the space in the back. Hopefully that looks okay, guys. Definitely check out the Instagram, guys. trying to grow my channel so I could reach a larger audience, and if you guys want to help me out with that, I would really appreciate that. Let me resize some of this. Boom, that looks really good. What do you guys think? Now, okay, I got my headphones next to me. I'm gonna put those on. And I hope that the stream sounds a-okay. Hello, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, this song I just pressed play, it sounds pretty cool to start off with, so hopefully it's just as cool as we're expecting it to be. Alright guys, I hope you guys liked that. That was actually really hard of a song right there, but from off the top of my head, I think that was Playboi Carti. Really cool song, but right now I want to show you guys what I used to make the subscript and such like that. So let me close this too. So basically I just Google searched, and obviously I could find this one is a Latin subscript. There's I tried to look for an N subscript, but that didn't work, so I kept looking around. Obviously you can look integral symbols as well, like I could zoom in on that, so if you want to like turn it into integral, that works as well. And then this is also a subscript one. I just randomly found this two. You just press the number, go ahead and then control C or copy whatever from the top right there. Then there's also this one. This I was just messing with. And I'm gonna go here, and then but eventually I found, whoops, and then eventually I found this one right here where it's a subscript generator. So you just type in whatever you want. So for example, hello, and then you just go ahead, control C, copy that, and then for example, then I would just go back here, and then I could just type it in. Like, I'm not gonna type it in, but control V, and you can see like it showed up as a subscript. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Alright, so if anybody's in the chat right now, what do you want me to code? Should I just start coding off the top of my head just for practice, or should I start coding something that's really going to be beneficial for us? Alright, so a thought just came to my mind. I have this macronutrients calculator. Let's start off with that. So let's zoom this in. Alright, so as you can see, this is a whole list of items that I have in my house. I have Greek yogurt, I have Danimals. Well, I need to go do some grocery shopping right now, but I don't have either of these ones right now, but I like them a lot. I have burger buns, I have slices of bread, I have turkey slices, sea kebabs, which is like a not Middle Eastern, but it's kind of like a Eastern type of food. Bowl of cereal, cup of milk, white egg, and the list goes on. So basically the way it works is you go down here to where it says enter food item. So for example, did I eat anything on this list today? And yeah, so I had number 7. So I would enter number 7 and press enter. Nothing pops up. Obviously we can make changes to that, but for now, let's say that's all we ate. So we press 0 and then enter that. And so now it tells us our macros for the day. So as we can zoom in and see, let's zoom in a lot more. And let me take the text wrap off. So this is our macros for the day. 24 grams, 16 grams protein, 2 grams carbs, 6 grams fats, and total of 126 calories eaten. So I need to average a minimum, I'd say, of 1,500 calories at least to maintain a body weight, but at least more than that to be able to get to my weight goals of 150. I currently weigh 138. Drink some more water. Probably I weigh like 142 right now, but that's because I just ate. So shall we make any updates to this? Well, for this to be a little bit more dynamic of a program, programming live stream, I would actually have to go downstairs and start pulling out food out of the refrigerator and cabinets and start writing down the carbs, the proteins, the fats. I don't focus so much on the other macronutrients or micronutrients. Eventually in the future, once I learn more about them in general, I will start tracking them more, or I could just kind of go out the top of my head. So this is kind of like, in my perspective, way better than MyFitnessPal for me, because obviously this is all the food in my house, but it's in a much more cleaner format than MyFitnessPal. I literally just show up here at the end of the day, type in numbers, whatever, this, that. But there is one problem. If I enter, for example, you see the list only goes to 22, say I enter 23, and then I put 0. So what happens is when we actually go for the Let's actually wrap this now. And let's see what it says. So exception in thread main Java array index out of bounds. So obviously index 23 is out of the bounds because the list does not go up to 23, right? So there's some issue going on here that I would eventually need to fix. Shall we try to fix it right now? I don't know. But let's go through other list of programs I have. So next I have a grocery list program. So as you can see, let's zoom in all the way as much as I can. Right here is a good zoom. Right there. So right now we have 69 grocery items at home. We need 10 grocery items from the store. So total money to spend $128.70, right? So grocery shopping list. So we need Simply Fruit Punch juice. Actually, we just got that. So the only thing I have to do is I go over here. Simply Fruit Punch juice. I guess what I could do is just go ahead, Control X, right? Then I just go down here, or I could put it at the very top. It doesn't really matter. Maybe eventually I'll find a way to alphabetize it. Alphabetize the actual program, but to start off with, I do want to share something with you guys how I learned programming. I'm going to show you the exact book I use. So look up Paul Dido. Well, okay, no man. Put Java programming textbook, I guess. And I guess Paul Dido. It's okay. Well, it taught me very well. And it literally made Java my favorite one so far. So I'm gonna put this up on the screen so you guys know exactly what I use. So is this one right here, Java, how to program late objects 11th edition. This is the current hardback version I have right now, and it literally taught me Java very well. As you can see, it is pricey. It's up to $100, but for $100, like, it literally taught me Java. Like, I love Java now. But that's because I love programming to begin with, because I started with C++, but definitely recommend this one. Let me click that. And, oh look, if you rent it, it's only $36.99, so you can rent it, you can try it out. Hold on, there you go, you could rent it right here. You can see if you like it or not. It all depends on you. Or if you buy an e-textbook, which could be better because you could put it right up on the screen, and then you just copy the code and stuff and highlight stuff virtually. That would be good too, and that's literally $12.99. Is that a month? Oh, so you could do a monthly, so you can have the e-textbook. Well, obviously they have a bunch of different ways to buy this. I love this book, and I definitely recommend it to you guys. So, how to late program Java programming. How to late program. I think that's what it means. Yeah, and then images, and it's the first one that pops up. Absolutely love it. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Back to the programming. Oh shoot, let me go back to this. There you go, everything's back set up. Alright, so Simply Fruit Punch. Yeah, we changed that cashews. We have cashews now, so I can go ahead and Control X that. Throw cashews right here. Grapes, we don't have grape. Body wash, we have soap. I mean beef, we could use more beef. We haven't bought chicken drumsticks yet. Macaroni, chicken entree. So this is actually something my brother likes, and he was able to buy it, so we're gonna do it off the list. Pediasure shakes, I love my Pediasure shakes. Don't have that. Large Supreme Pizza, don't have that. And tomato seeds because I want to start growing my own tomatoes. So we made some adjustments. Let's go ahead and press the run button. As you can see, it's very easy to adjust and stuff. And as you can see, it changes it. So obviously we needed 10 items. Now we only need 7 items. We have 72 grocery items at home. So it'll let me know the average amount of food items I have at home. And then maybe I will number everything or give everything like a special code that when I could type it in, maybe I could create recipes off of it. I don't know, that's a bit more complex, but it's something only I personally would be able to use. I don't know if anyone else would be able to use it. I would have to make like a more user-friendly program that almost anybody could use. So for that, we'd need to make like a server or something. I don't know. I don't even know if that's what you need. But there we go. We reached the end of the program. So this is a very simple program. It is only how many lines of code? 180 lines of code. And I created this one 12/27. So this was very recent. This was last month. Well, basically towards the end, and for some reason I created it late at night. So, but I'd be up late anyways. I feel like that's the life of a coder. I already showed the calculus one. What else can I show you? Now let's go through the list. These are all the main ones I use, but they're a little bit more personal, so I don't want to bring them up, but I like having them up anyways. But let's check out what we have on our list. So random macronutrients, random 1, random 2, workout logs. Let's check out the workout logs. So closest, zoom this in for you guys, and let's go ahead and run this, see what it does. And this was created the day before macronutrients. So let's go ahead and do this program, see how it works. How many exercises are you storing? Let's say 3, for example. Program successfully ended. So that's literally all there is to this program so far. How many exercise items are you storing? Then you enter the exercise items. Then it creates an array of exercise items. And yeah, so I pretty much got it. Understood. Test output. Let's do the test output. Well, oh yeah, let's do this. So let's hit the run again, see what pops up. How many exercise items are you showing? Let's say 10 this time. Okay. Alright. For some reason there's a space right here. For that, I think it wants me to do, I'm gonna have to do 2,500, or let's do 250. You entered 250. Let's scroll this up to the top. Yeah, so there's something weird about this program. I think I didn't like how the programs would start right here, but I could easily close that up. And then obviously the reason this happens is because of test output system.out.print to system.out.print. You entered. Oh, so -2. What does that do? I don't know what that. Yeah. So I have to figure that out, but that's obviously a string modifier. So that's pretty much workout logs. I don't know. I haven't really been working out like that, so I don't know if I want to make a workout logs program right now. I could have been working out a lot more. Hold on, let me send out this text real quick.
I'll be awake and I'll be with you all through the night. This precious time when time is new. All through the night today, knowing that we feel the sun without saying. We have no past, we won't reach back. Keep with me forward on through the night. And once we start, let me to
Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that little break right there. We're gonna keep going on with our program, so let's get rid of that. So what else can I show you guys? File, settings, not that, I just need to press projects. Steve Madden, close that midterm program, Java FX, source, color chooser app, source, color chooser.java. Okay, this is actually a pretty good program. Let me show you guys what this does. And I don't think I can run this. What is going on? Why can't I run this? Okay, this is actually a very intense program, but it's not working for me at the moment. I'm gonna have to figure that out. So now we have data structures, source, polymorphism, internship plan, work experience. Alright, so this is a cool one I made. So for example, let's start this one. So let's run that. So basically enter a position title. So let's say software developer. Enter company name. Let's say Shazco. Shazcorp. Let's say Shazcorp. Enter a start date. So let's say I start 06/22. Enter end date. ... Enter job description. Create the best programs ever in Java, C++, and Python. C++, Python, JavaScript, SQL, JavaScript, and Go. Enter. Oh, random / But as you can see, it basically lists out if that wasn't there. I'm gonna highlight so it counts as out there, but software developer Shazcorp 6222 ... Create the best programs ever in Java, C++, Python, JavaScript, and Go. And yeah. Okay, so text wraps. That's cool. Text wrap is good. We want that. Yeah, perfect. So let's come up with a program on the spot. The thing is, I want to work on programs I've been working on, but at the same time, I kind of want to take like a little bit of a break. Okay, perfect. While drinking that water, I just really thought of a good one. So we'll start off in random, and then we can always move it over. So let's close this up. Internship plan, that's really good. That's one of my favorite folders, but random is also a good folder. Go here, new Java class. Enter. Let's name this. We're gonna call this weekly or scheduler. Yeah. Schedule. Let me check my perfect. My schedule. So this is gonna be considered my schedule.java. So let's go ahead, close this up. I don't think we need that. Oh shoot, no, I ain't supposed to see that. Let's close that out. Terminate. Here we could close that off and Do you guys want some cool visual graphics in the meantime? DJ Scheme and Juice WRLD Buck 50 visualizer? I have an idea. iPhone iPhone Live wallpaper. Wallpaper loop. Let me click this. Close that. So I think this might be cool, guys. Ready? Wow, that was really cool. But this loop is only like 59 seconds. Let's see what else we have. iPhone animated wallpapers? No. Green Apple animation. Let's click this. And this will be like our, let's hit that loop button. Let's see how that works. Perfect. Wow. And then when we're ready to launch our program, all we would have to do is, for example, press run, and it would pop up. And then we just close it out, go over here. Whoa. So what you guys are seeing here is, let me go ahead and show you guys. Let's turn on Logitech. Alright, can you guys see? There we go. Alright guys, I have something cool to show y'all. Alright. Let's grab this camera. Boom! As you can see, I have upgraded to the wonderful third monitor. This is pretty much my setup here. I absolutely adore it. It's so amazing. I got this timer going on. Got the music playing in the back, my keyboard, and everything. But you can see this is a whole loop on here. This is so cool. Like, this is literally being treated like a tablet. So let me go here. And then right back there is another computer. There's one screen right there, but I can make a dual screen now, so we'll see what I do with that. Close this up for now. Now we're back here. So my schedule will move that towards the end. I'll put it right there. I should public class my schedule. Let's go ahead and date and time this. So author at Shazabs. Date, it is 1:24 now. Let's check. Yeah, 1:24. 21. Time is, what is the time? 12:50 a.m. There we go. So let's go here, import libraries. So usually I go ahead and import a scanner item because why not? Import java.util.arraylist. I usually use that a lot too. So we're gonna go up here, we're gonna type main method bump. We don't really need to put anything there. So public static void main string args. Go here. Then we'll create a scanner. So create scanner, and I always like to get a new line at the beginning, so put scanner input equals new scanner system.in, and then I'll put system.out.print line, new line. There we go. So now we have local variables. And so what local variables do we need? So we need string, string Monday, Tuesday, yeah, string mon, 2, when, third, fry, sat, sun. Does that seem about right, guys? And then I guess we could initialize it to Monday. Oh shoot, nope. Delete equals Tuesday. Delete, and we'll change that to Wednesday. There we go. Thursday equals Thursday. Delete. Friday equals Friday. Saturday equals Sunday. Alright, let's see if that works. So, for example, alright, this one I'll put the test output system that out the print line 1 2 yeah, so we'll do Monday plus Tuesday plus when plus. No, I guess I should do it right to begin with. Plus / n. Control C. Plus 2 plus 1. No, go down just a little bit. Plus 1 is there. I didn't need to put that one there. I need to put this one here. Plus, and then here we'll put Thursday plus Friday plus Saturday plus, I guess, sun. There we go, close this up. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I bless me, because I just sneezed. So let's go here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it works out the way we want it to work. So let's go ahead. Yeah, close that. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. I just really want to switch this up a little bit. See, that doesn't work as well. It's not iPhone. There we go, let's try that. That's kind of cool. But it's like, it's not good enough. This is a really awesome demo. Well, people might be too focused on that. Let's try this one. So let's play again. Let's hit that loop on it. We want full HD 1080. And that's it. It's alright. Eventually, when if I knew about this before, I probably wouldn't be adjusting it right now. See, this is just a little bit too complex for what we're going right now. This kind of has my interest. It's a DeLorean. Okay, this could work. Oh, except it's only 480. Damn. Kind of like this song.
Watch out, boy, she'll chew you up. Oh, here she comes. She's a man eater.
So, additional notes. I'm gonna have to do like that. Oh, my nose is leaking for some reason now. As soon as I sneezed.
This is KOLA San Bernardino Riverside with Cola 99.9.
Alright, additional notes. This, well, let's put this here. Question number 1. What does the user want from this program? A. This program should update a weekly schedule. So I would need to make some methods. What does the user want from this program? So I know I'm gonna have to make some methods for sure. So Monday. What can we do with this? Bum 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 bum. Alright, well, let's update my work schedule. How about that? So, should I be able to like get the month, the time?
Maybe I'm just like my father, too bold. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Why do we scream at each other?
Alright, let's go ahead and initialize some days. Actually, this looks a bit cleaner.
It's all the best of the 80s. An absolute 80s weekend. Cola 99.9.
Alright, so what does the user want from this program? So, number one, to create a consistent routine schedule. Is that how you spell routine? To create a consistent weekly schedule. So then, since this is going to be a pretty loaded question, let's put this right here. Additional notes. Question 1. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. What does the user want from this program? To create a consistent weekly schedule. So, to create a consistent weekly schedule, right? So, to create a consistent weekly schedule. So A, set time to go to sleep and wake up. Okay, so let's look on that. Some Monday. So I guess we could start making some classes now, so. Day class. Class day. So we have instance variables, private string, wake up time, private string, go to sleep time, wake up time, go to bed time. Wake up time and bedtime. I don't know, that doesn't That doesn't sound good. Bedtime. Hold on. Let's look. I'm gonna have to Google something real quick. What is the opposite of bedtime? Opposite of bedtime? Revel. So we're gonna call it Bedtime and Rebel. First call. Alright, so I need you guys to see what I'm looking at right now. I messed this up. Oh, I'm sorry guys. There you go. So as you can see, that's what Revel means. Revel, called in French La Reveille, is a bugle call, trumpet call, drum, fife and drum or pipes call, most often associated with the military. It is chiefly used to wake military personnel at sunrise. The names comes from Revel, the French word for wake up. Okay. So let's look at this. What is another word for bedtime? I could do sunrise and sunset, but Revel sounds good. In this page, in this page you can discover 15 synonyms, antonyms, idiomatic expressions, and related words for bedtime like slumber time, beddy by, lights out, or sleepy time, snoozle time, hit the hay, sack time, bath time, and meal time. Bath time and meal time, I think we did find some stuff we can use. That would be good. Alright, so let's go back here, and we're gonna write, because, I mean, I changed it anyway, so Revel, is that how we spell it? R-E-V-E-I-L-L. In other words, I'm just gonna say, wake up time. Revel time.
It's Jesse Duran in the morning. We find out this weekend who's going to be in the
let's say
big game.
sunrise.
For my team, Tampa Bay.
Apologies to the Tom Brady
Sunset.
haters. Meanwhile, Monday we're going to have some free food to give
That's
away.
not good.
Perfect for your big game party. One
You just
Pollo.
gotta be the first to answer Jesse's
And
nearly
bedtime.
impossible question at 7:25.
Score
to-
yours Monday morning on Cola.
Sleep time. Wake up time. Go to sleep time. Revel and bedtime. Alright, so we have that
Over
set.
the last 40 years, we've all changed a lot, but one thing remains the same. Tom Bell Chevy
So
is
now
commitment
we
to
have
our
to do
community. We offer home pickup
something.
and delivery for service. Plus, shop online for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV.
so
and
now
we'll
let's
bring
go
it
to
your door.
functions
We're
list.
celebrating our 40th anniversary with incredible savings. Get a new
Go
2021
ahead.
Silverado 1500 LT for $31,900.
Put that down a little bit. I'm sure you guys do not want to hear that. Close that down. So functions list, we'll call this one set, Revel, and bed times for each day. Set Revel and bedtime for each day. Set reveal and bedtime for each day. Set reveal time and bedtime for each day. There we go. Set reveal time and bedtime for each day. Should I make this like perfect grammar? Why not? If you're gonna make a program, make it right from the start. So public static void main set day, set day sleep schedule, or I'll just say set sleep schedule. And so yeah, so then I would only have to change it one time. Set sleep schedule. I am public static. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to do day. Yeah, so day one equals new day. So let's make a constructor for this. So constructor, constructors. So obviously day string wake up string T1 string T2. This, well, I don't have to do this. I can do reveal equals T1 and then bedtime equals T2. There we go. So let's do, so for Monday, maybe I can return something. Yeah, so public static day array. This is going to be a pretty interesting thing I'm about to do. I think this is the first time I'm returning an object, a class array, a class object array. I think that's the best way to put it. So let's say for Monday, should I send an array list? No, array should be fine. So day, Monday. Actually, so what time do we want to wake up on Monday, guys? I feel like I should send a, not a double. Oh, 500. 1350. 1320. Alright, we might as well go based on the should we go based on military time? I don't know. Guess we don't need this for the time being. Alright, so public static day set sleep schedule day Monday equals. So for Monday, we should wake up at. Can I wake up at 5 a.m.? I mean, that's just my thing. Like, can I wake up at 5 a.m.? Well, if I wake up at 5 a.m., that means I should be going to sleep at. So I'm going to count backwards in 90-minute intervals. So 5 day Monday, so 5, so 3:30, no not 3:30, yeah 3:30, 2, 12:30, 11, so that's already 4 cycles, 11, 9:30, which is 5 cycles, is what we really need. Because I'm trying to wake up early. Okay, we need to check something, another thing. So I guess I could just leave this open here now. Oh dang. So we need to look up sunrise and sunset times on Los Angeles. So sunrise happens at 7 a.m. basically, and sunsets at 5:16. Before, so we made a 16-minute improvement because before the sun was like getting exactly set at like 4:55 p.m. Now it's 5:66, but there's a specific one I use. I can't find it right now. So sunrise is 6:54. Yeah, it's gonna start going a little bit sooner. That's weird. Well, we're setting this up for February, basically. I mean, we're gonna start now, but it's setting us up for February. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more days in the month left, and then the first month of 2021 will already be over. And then we'll see what Joe Biden will be treating our country like. So sunset 5:16, and as you can see, the sun will rise earlier and it will set later. So let's check out February 2021. I'm gonna zoom in so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. There we go. So day, twilight, start, sunrise, sunset. This is what we really have to pay attention. Not that part, but so Monday, 6:22, right? Well, 6:48. It's gonna start sunrise, and it's gonna sunset closer to 5:30. And then each day it's gonna go up. Oh, wow, a minute a day. Except sunrise. Not so much. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 39, 40, 41, 42, 42, 639. It's so crazy how accurate you can get. And by the end of February, I should be waking up by like 6:20 a.m. and that's by the time I'll be going to bed. So maybe I don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. necessarily. Maybe that's just me being like super over the top with it, considering the fact that the sun doesn't rise till about 6:55. So if I wake up, what am I gonna be doing in the dark? Well, I know what I'd be doing. I'd take the time to like, start washing up, get my room organized, all this, all that. But that means I would have to go to sleep pretty early. So there's a specific not program, but a specific website to go for this. We're gonna go to Sleepy Timer. So let's zoom in. Let's see how that looks. Perfect. It works perfect. I have to wake up at, let's say, 5 a.m. You should try to fall asleep at one of the following times. 8 p.m. Can I go to sleep at 8 p.m.? I don't think so. Because 8 p.m. is the time, it's like 30 minutes after I was born. So I feel like I'd be most active around this time. Or 9:30. 9:30. Well, what time do I get off work? The latest I get off work is like
At Cola, we're
But let's look at this next schedule. So we're gonna go back to, we're gonna go look at Steve Madden, and we're gonna see, because that's where we're gonna look at the times for these dates right here. Alright, so on Wednesday, 2 to 6:30, 12 to 4, 1 to 5, and boom, this is what we were looking for, 4:30 to 8:30. So my schedule is not going to prevent me from going to sleep at 8. And then, obviously I want to get home, I probably want to eat. I don't know if I could fall asleep by 9:30. Maybe we can shoot for 11, right? Maybe. But 9:30? I would have to be getting out of work at a really good time though. But it is Saturday. Maybe on Saturday we can extend our sleeping schedules. Maybe that might be an option. So that means I have to go to sleep at 9:30 if I want to wake up at 5 a.m. Let's try another one. So let's go back. Let's say I have to wake up at 6 a.m. This is pretty much an hour before the sun rises. So then I would have to go to sleep by 9 or 10:30. 10:30 I could possibly do. On a weekday, going to sleep at 10:30. I don't want to feel like too much of an old man going to sleep at 9. But I don't know, after 9, like what else is there to do? Because like pretty much everything's closed by then. You might as well just hit the sack. But this is if I wake up at 10:30. Alright, let's check this right here. Let's go to YouTube video. Why should I wake up at 5 a.m.? 4 is way too much. I woke up at 5 a.m. for 30 days. The amazing benefits of waking up at 5 a.m. Why you should wake up at 5:30 a.m. every day. Wake up at 5 a.m. Amazing benefits of waking up early. Stop waking up at 5 a.m. Okay. This is interesting. Why I get up at 5 a.m. and why you should too. Why I wake up at 5 a.m. in college. Okay, now let's look at how recent these are. So this is 2 years ago, this is a year ago, this is 2 years ago, this is a year ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Why wake up at 5 a.m.? Wake up at 5 a.m. Robin Sharma and Louise Hose. 8:30 a.m., 5:30 a.m. This is clickbait. Why I've been waking up at 5 a.m. every day. Okay, I seen one of his videos good and it's pretty interesting, but this was 2 years ago. Waking up at 5 a.m. is changing my life. So this is a person who's waking up at 4 a.m. This is why all billionaires wake up exactly at 4 a.m. Are we trying to be a billionaire, guys? I think we are. Let's hear what this video got to say. I think this one caught my attention.
And they take advantage of their brainwave states and brain chemistry. The brain produces electrical patterns, often referred to as waves. When you're first awake, your brain operates at around 10.5 waves per second. The range from 8 to 13 hertz, or cycles per second, is the alpha stage. It's been called the gateway to the subconscious mind. But when you wake up this early, you are between theta and alpha. The mind is capable of deep and profound learning, being fully aware and focused with an effortlessly calm mind. In other words, you don't have to work as hard. You are not thinking. You just relax into the moment. Another important fact known by all successful people is when you wake up, your subconscious mind is most impressionable and soaks up information like a sponge. Whatever you hear, see, or are exposed to in the first 20 minutes will affect you and set the tone for the rest of your day. This is why they meditate, listen to affirmations, and not checking their social media and emails so early. They choose consciously their tone of the day, being focused and positive and not being distracted. They choose to go to bed early and use the premature hours of each day in their own advantage. They make up a routine of waking up before the sun starts to shine and go to sleep after the sun goes down. Why do they go to bed so early? Between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is where you can get the most from regenerative and deep sleep. After 2 a.m., sleep lacks the quality that you need as it becomes more superficial, chronically depriving your body of the regenerative sleep which you can enjoy between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. makes you wake up in the morning even more tired than when you went to bed. The human body is closely linked to the day and night cycle. That is why, within 1 or 2 hours after sunset, your melatonin levels start to rise. This is how your body's telling you that it's time to go to bed. At midnight, melatonin levels reach their highest value, and after this, they start that takes place at this hour called second wind. This is caused by the rise in mental activity and energy that your system has at 10 p.m. Nevertheless, you can only feel what the second wind's value is truly about if you are asleep at 10 p.m. Studies show that if you go past the 10 p.m. bedtime, you'll find it more difficult to fall asleep. Also, you won't be able to enjoy refreshing sleep, which will lead to significant weariness in the morning. Small things matter, so even the simple shift in your bedtime hour from 11 p.m. to 10 p.m. can make a huge difference regarding the quality of your sleep. Moreover, there are high chances that you'll wake up in the morning feeling energized and ready to start the day. This happens because you allow your system to go through its natural neurochemistry and you take advantage of this wave that it's on its way before 10 p.m. Moreover, your body also benefits from the metabolic changes that naturally take place as the clock ticks 10 p.m. If you are among those that usually fall asleep well past 10 p.m., you should consider changing the situation. Set up a goal to go to bed earlier by 15 to 30 minutes each week until you hit 10 p.m. bedtime goal. Early risers like Apple CEO Tim Cook, Oprah Winfrey, and Dwayne Johnson choose to greet the day at the crack of dawn because that's where motivation is created, and they don't need to ask for it. That silence of early morning hours is what helps them use their potential to the maximum. Successful people choose to use every minute available in a day because their life's purpose is higher than any other short-term pleasure or comfortable bed mattress. They instilled this habit of waking up early in their DNA because they understand how a strong and consistent routine can support a successful life. The human brain can work at its maximum potential when it doesn't have to multitask. The quality level of work is highly dependent on the level of focus. When there are no distractions and noises to disturb concentration, the brain has a great capacity to focus on certain tasks and thus generate a balanced rate between quality and work. Successful people are aware of this and they use their alone time in the early morning to take full advantage of their brain's functioning capacity. High achievers understand that premature hours of the day allow them to make better decisions as their energy levels are at their peak. Those who live a grand life understand that early morning willpower helps them to achieve high levels of discipline. A disciplined morning guides them towards a whole day of discipline, and this is exactly what supports their successful life. The peaceful and quiet time you get before the sun rises creates the environment you need in order to take care of yourself, which doesn't happen too often during the day. It's the me time that allows you to provide yourself with everything you need in order to successfully go through the day. As soon as the alarm goes off, you're facing a bump in the road, and it's up to you to get over it or not. It's up to you to decide whether you use your time in your advantage or not. When everybody else is still dreaming and sleeping in their comfortable beds, it's your time to shine. It's your time to get out of your comfortable zone and have that well-deserved breakthrough. The early morning hours are moments where you can be ahead of things without being distracted. It's a time where you can focus and pay attention to what really matters. It's a time where you can go past those old and narrow-minded thoughts that stopped you from getting the real taste of what this life can truly be. It is all on you, and you decide how to spend your life. You decide when your day starts.
Alright guys, so I guess that was actually pretty motivational. So I don't know guys, should we wake up at 4 a.m.? Why I wake up at 5 a.m. every day in college? Why I wake up at 5 a.m. my morning routine? Clickbait. Should I wake up at 5 a.m.? This is what neuroscience says. She's probably gonna go really deep into it. I don't know if I wanna get straight into that, but this actually looks like a person who helped me out at Best Buy. So I don't know, let's do it.
Having some time for yourself in the morning, some peace and quiet.
Never mind, it is not the person from Best Buy because he has an accent. 5 a.m., 9 a.m., 5 a.m. So why I don't wake up at 5:30 anymore? Healthy morning habits. Should we see one negative one? Because we already saw one good one, so it changed my life. So let's see what this guy has to say, because I'm a brown guy.
So you want to wake up at 5 a.m., huh?
Alright, this man's really bad.
And you might be inspired by people like Oprah, or Warren Buffett, or Bill Gates,
Or
all
Tim
who wake
Cook.
up at 5 a.m. And like many of you, I also wanted all the benefits of waking up early. Peace, mental freedom, the chance of making more money. Heck, even just the desire alone of feeling productive or accomplished is a good enough reason for me to do this. Just imagine waking up a few hours before anyone else in your neighborhood and just having those 1 or 2 hours for yourself. It's currently 5:40 in the morning. I'm laying in the middle of my street here. I'm the only one awake on the street. It's amazing. But there's a problem. A huge problem. So everyone knows that waking up at 5 a.m. can be a healthy choice, and probably is a healthy choice for most people. But like any healthy habit, it's really hard to implement. So now the question becomes, how do you find the motivation to wake up at 5 a.m.? There's a really good reason why 30 days is a perfect number to start with when you're trying to build a new habit. For one, 30 days forces your brain to think short term. It trains your brain to think about habits in terms of it's only gonna last for 30 days instead of a lifetime. And two, 30 days is a perfect amount of days for you to iterate and evolve each week, meaning that you can see what is working with the habit, what isn't working. And you can start asking self-reflective questions such as, is waking up at 5 a.m. even a good idea for me?
I don't know guys, should we wake up at 5 a.m.? It's already almost 2G, it's probably past 2 now.
Notice how I decided not to print a calendar? I drew one. I did this because I wanted to take a sense of ownership of the habit I'm trying to form. And I also taped it right by my light switch. This is just a brain trick, mainly to tell your brain every single time that you're walking by, turning off the lights, of the habit that you're trying to form. It's just this sense of constant embracement of what you're trying to achieve. There's nothing more like waking up in the morning and going right to the counter, getting a marker, and then crossing out a day. It's such a great feeling. Think about it as like a piggy bank. If you decide that every single day you're gonna put away $1, that means at the end of the year you're gonna have $365 saved up, and you can use that for anything. And this is the same concept here. Each time I'm crossing out one day, it's a sense of winning every single day that makes you feel good, so you're more likely to do it again the next day. Interestingly, today marks day 55, day 56. I lost track, but I've gone 55 days in a row of waking up at 5 a.m. The first 30 days, I actually did track every bit of how I was feeling, where I could improve, and what areas I just flat out hated. So let's start by going all the way back to day 1. So it's pretty interesting how the first week went the complete opposite of what I was expecting. You know, I would wake up and then I really wouldn't have no real purpose for waking up. And I would constantly be asking myself,
why am I up so early? So I would jump into the shower and then literally take a shower for, well, 30 minutes and then head to a 10-minute meditation. But I'd always fall into the traps of consuming my phone and reading through the morning news or scrolling through social media. So the first week went fairly crappy, and I think it had to do with two big things. One, I wasn't adjusted to the time I was waking up, because before I was waking up at 8 o'clock, so that had a little bit to do with it. But two, I think I didn't have any good reason to wake up, because I realized really quickly that waking up for the sake of just waking up wasn't going to be good enough for this habit to stick. The one good thing that came out of the first week was my ability to quickly get to work. So by the time I did my quote-unquote morning routine, I actually ended up getting to work by 6:30. But there was a downside to that. I was so burnt out by that point because I was scrolling through social media for 30 minutes beforehand that I wasn't really productive. I needed something more. I needed more purpose. So the change started happening on day 8. Instead of being hard on myself and quitting, I started looking at the areas that were killing my attention and tried finding solutions for them. So that meant taking a shorter shower, putting my phone on airplane mode so I don't feel tempted to go on social media before my meditation. I also added journaling into the morning routine. So the second week went a lot better. What I improved on mostly was not engaging with my phone. What I noticed in the first week was I would pick up my phone, I would see a notification, it would just suck me in, and then I would just be constantly scrolling through my phone for 30 minutes. I also felt like I was thinking more clearly. I was thinking more about my day, thinking about what my goals were.
One thing I would like to mention about this guy's video is that not only is it like super well made, but it's very informative, and I think this guy's doing a great job. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with the like right now before we forget, and let's just check out his channel real quickly. Since we're here, 24-hour water fast. I tried going 24 hours with my phone. Oh, sure, he hasn't made a video in a while. Oh, I spent a whole day making optical illusions. 2020, the year that woke me up. I lost motivation. Why I stopped posting. How to be a curious person. What is a dopamine detox? Does reading your horoscope work? Follow my horoscope for 14 days. Interesting discoveries. Okay. Curiosity, chasing, curiosity, culture, subscribe. Let's finish this video now.
With the help of journaling. But I had a new problem I had to deal with now. By 9 o'clock...
Hold on. I want to focus on that, but I want to send off this text.
Casino, so you can enjoy good, clean fun. This January, we're giving away over $400,000 in out-of-this-world cash and prizes all month long. You can play cash encounters on Fridays and Saturdays from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Plus, earn points and enter to win yourself a new 2021 Chevy Camaro convertible on January 30th at 10 p.m. Visit Saboba.com for details. Make this the year you help homeless pets in the Inland Empire. Adopt a furry friend from Yucaipa Animal Placement Society, or please donate at yaps.org. That's yaps.org.
These days, it's understandable if you feel anxious, stressed, or lonely because of COVID. You're not alone. Worrying about physical separation, your own health, and the health of family and friends can weigh heavily on you. But with the help of CalHope, you can get important mental health resources and information to help you find your way in these difficult times. Call 1-833-317-HOPE to talk to someone who can help. That's 1-833-317-4673. Hope will persevere.
These are back to back. Flex on an absolute 80s weekend. Cola 99.9.
Every single day I was exhausted, and by 9:30 I was taking a nap, which confused me so much because
Yeah, see, that messes me up too. I'll wake up early, but then I just want to take a nap.
every single night I was getting about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I was no longer looking at my phone in the morning times, and I was journaling. I didn't know what I had to do. I needed help. So I decided to buy The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. I bought this book mainly because of the title. I like the idea of being in a 5 a.m. club. That sounds pretty badass to me. And out of the 314 pages, the pages that impacted my attempt of trying to install this habit was pages 206 and 207. And it had to do with the power hour. So essentially, to simplify what power hour means, it means that the moment you wake up, you should split your first hour into 3 big segments. 20 minutes to sweat, 20 minutes to journal and reflect, and 20 minutes to learn. And of course, I altered this a little bit to kind of fit my morning routine that kind of worked for me. And so, by day 14, I was now on to my 3rd attempt at trying to master waking up at 5 a.m. And this time I felt like the habit was really falling into place. I even wrote it in my journal. A transformation is starting to happen. And essentially what the power hour is designed to do, it's giving you permission to take time and take care of yourself. So what I decided to do was kind of extrapolate the power hour to turning it from 60 minutes to 2 hours. What I did was I switched the routine up a little bit. So for the first 30 minutes I ended up reflecting and journaling, and then 30 minutes after that I decided to read, and then after that I go to the gym for 60 minutes. And honestly, this was the attempt that kind of like solidified everything for me. From day 14 until now, day 55, I've stuck with this routine and I feel really, really good. It has changed fundamentally everything in my life. So after 30 days, here's my answer to the question of how to find motivation to wake up early. And it takes us to the night before. So what I noticed for myself is that if I wanted to have a clear shot at waking up at 5 a.m. every single day, I have to turn off at night. So for me, that's at 6 p.m. every single night. I turn off everything and I don't do any more work. Then be intentional. Try to get your butt outside. Go on a walk, then have dinner. Connect with someone you love, and then go to bed by 9 or 10. Hey Google, set my alarm for 5 a.m. When the alarm goes off, don't snooze, ever. Get up, hydrate yourself, get your body moving somehow. Sprinkle some time for reflection and learning, and then hit the shower. But I'm also not stupid to think that waking up at 5 a.m. is for everyone. I know that you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. to be successful, but I also know that waking up at 5 a.m. doesn't directly make you successful. There's a lot more that goes into it than that. Whether you want to wake up at 5 a.m. or train for a marathon or run for president or any other big goal, there's one thing that I personally think that you need to keep in mind. And it all starts with self-respect. What I mean by self-respect is that you have to give yourself some time for yourself. Time for mental and physical health. You know, the reason I did this challenge, waking up at 5 a.m., wasn't just to become more quote-unquote successful, but I realized that from 5 to 8 o'clock, that was the only time I had where I could just be with myself, work out, and take care of my mental health. So if you can harness the idea and the importance of self-respect, then waking up at 5 a.m. is going to become a whole lot easier. And there's another side to this, which is if you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., you don't have to for self-respect. If you can find time for yourself at other times throughout the day, then go do that. But for me, my routine in the morning is very simple. I wake up, I journal, I read, I meditate, I go work out, and that works for me. But if you're someone who really wants to wake up at 5 a.m., you don't have to stick to that. You gotta stick with something that kind of works for you. But just promise me this one thing. Whatever you decide to do, try to give yourself some time for yourself, whether it be waking up at 5 a.m. or just throughout the day. Do it for 30 days. I promise you, it will be worth it.
Alright, very interesting video by Curiosity Culture. Definitely hit the subscribe on that. But the thing is, we need to make a schedule that fits perfectly for us. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and go back to Sleepy Timer and check this out. I like this song, so we're gonna listen to this a little bit too. Don't you want me? Oh, I'm not the singer that I could be, because I don't practice. Let's see. We should try to, no, oh shit. Programming, it should tell me what time I picked. I have to wake up at 5 a.m. So 9:30. That's what we're gonna go with. There we go. And should we do this every single day? I guess so. I'm just gonna do some copy and paste right now. So it is actually already way past 9:30, but I guess I'm not gonna set an alarm for tomorrow morning. I'll just wake up whatever time I'll wake up, and during that time, I'm just gonna go ahead and yeah. So whatever time I wake up, I'm just gonna make sure I go to sleep at 9:30 tomorrow. I feel like that's probably the best idea to do. For Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna put break here because I don't know exactly when I want to wake up, and we'll put these all into an array. Day, week equals new. Yeah, so day, week equals right here. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There we go. And then return. Alright. Return. Week. So here we'll put. Well, this is test output. I don't want it there. Array. I'll change this to. No, not string. Day. Week equals set sleep schedule. There we go. I guess I'll make a for loop. So test output, we're gonna do system.out.print line. System.out.print line. Well, sorry, not that. We need messed up. System.out.print line weekly sleep schedule. Actually, I'll just put sleep schedule. Sounds bad. Data. Totally right. Oh, you don't need that. You need that for actual for loop. So for int I equals 0. I is less than week dot length of the week. I ++. Throw it in there. System.out.print. Equals week days equals that did not work well. System.out.print Control X. Should I do private static? Yeah. And then, yeah, so we have this. We have, day, weekdays. So weekdays and I guess sleep schedule. I guess I'll just name that, and then weekdays equals set weekdays. And so I'm gonna have to make another. I'm gonna have to make another functions list. I'm gonna call this function set weekdays. Set weekday. Yeah, set weekdays. Why not? Public static void set weekdays. Since everything is static, I just have to put. Oh yeah, I need to pretend interface. String array. So array. And then I'll name this. This is actually a useless method, but we're throwing it into a method anyways. So, publish status string set weekdays. Just make it very basic. This array equals 1, 2, when, fry, set, fry, set, sum. There we go. Return array. Oh, I didn't do it right. Oh no, I did do it right. String. For int I equals, yeah, we can do weekdays dot length. So this one's out to print. Have, we need to print out for sure. But over here, here we have percent %s. And then for percent %s we have let's turn the music up on this bad boy right here.
You've got your family, and they need you there. Though I try to resist being last on your list, but no other name's gonna do. So I'm saving all my love for you. It's not very easy living all alone. My friends try and tell me I'm a man of my own, but each time I try, I just break down and cry, 'cause I'd rather be home feeling blue. So I'm saving all my love for you. You used to tell me we'd run away,
San Bernardino, Riverside. With Cola 99.9.
Cola 99.9. Inland Empire. Give us what's
So I'm going to teach you guys how to put some color in right now. So obviously you need all this code. Go ahead, take a picture of this, go ahead, snap it, and then the only way to set this up is you basically just go to where you want to plug it in. So I need to put another S. Then you just have to reset it. I don't know if this worked right, but let's try it. okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Alright, so basically to fix that is okay, Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you back? You been hit back? I'm smooth criminal. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Alright, I fixed everything. Oh, what happened? Now we're gonna do some fixing stuff up. There we go. Easy fix. A smooth criminal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think for this we can just make it yellow. Yellow text. Plus. Color nation. And there we go. There's our output. So that should fix. We finally have like a start to it, so we know what time we're gonna be waking up, what time we should be in bed by, and then we're just gonna keep upgrading this one. So my schedule is the program we're gonna keep upgrading and stuff. So as soon as I wake up tomorrow, I'll get started on this. And hello there. Nice to meet you. Alright guys, I'm just going to my Instagram now. I'm kind of bored.
99.9.
So true, funny how it seems, always in time, but never in line for dreams. Head over heels, when toe to toe, this is the sound of my soul. This is the sound of what a ticket to the world. But now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to write the next line? Oh, I want the truth to be said. I know this
Much is true. I know this much is true. Well, everything works perfectly as we wanted. So my schedule is now in progress. So to create a consistent weekly schedule, code a set time to go to sleep and wake up. And then now I need to make a check mark for that. So we're gonna go here, close this, close that. This was a good song. That's cool. Let's go here. Where can I find a check mark symbol? I know this much is true. There we go. That's what we need. I know this much is true. So I had to just copy and go over to here. And press Control V. There we go. Let's Control C this in right here. Which one do you guys like? This. Let's make it colored. I wonder if color will pop up. Control C, Control V. Color does not pop up, but it still looks good, I think so. But realistically, this is probably the best one in my opinion. There we go. Alright, so we did that. Create a consistent week schedule. Code a set time to go to sleep and wake up. That is done. So for tomorrow's episode, I guess what we'll do is create time blocks of activities for the morning period. For mornings. There we go. And then I guess we can give ourselves a Control C, Control V, because it is not worked out yet. No, that just confuses. I notice, this much is a true. This much is a true. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into the live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the show now. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully the audio was good. Hopefully you guys caught a gist for what this programming was like. Oh, fractions. Hold on. We gotta see something cool now. If these fractions work, that would change everything. Fraction numerator, one symbol. Control C. And then let's go to calculus. Let's do it right here. Control V. So maybe I would have to do a superscript. Fractions. Wow, they have fractions, but they don't have all. But 1/2 would be perfect. Oh, what the? Who put a happy face right there? Copy. Control V. Yes. That's perfect. Control V. Yay. Oh, I never added a superscript right there. Control C. Control V. Control V. And then the 1/2. Control C. Control V. Control V. Yeah, that works. Sin 2x, yeah. Okay, that definitely made a lot of difference. Let's check this out. Hit the run button. It's not gonna pop up. There we go. The 1/2 is perfect. Yeah, I'm really going to be able to use this in my math class now. Control X. 2, 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Let me just go ahead, put this right here. No, whoops, I need that. And I think what I'll do is, Control C, Control B.
So look here, I put on the back of my bike, we went riding down by old man Johnson.
this equals. Just make it a little bit more cleaner. Alright, that was it. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in for today's live stream. It was about 2 hours and 18 minutes long that I was streaming. I really hope you guys had a good time, learned something, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment, give me a like, and I'll catch you guys.